Wow. This is a real award. Thank you, Zafar, and to everyone here. This is a very unusual event. When you're in public office, you attend many events and come into contact with many organizations. But I have to say that the Peace Islands Institute, even in a state as dynamic and with as many things going on as New York, this is an unusual organization, and I commend all of you for supporting them tonight. I also want to acknowledge the other honorees, great journalists, young scholars, public servants. Community service, I think in a way I feel that this award, we're doing this a little bit backwards, because I do believe very strongly in community service, and when I was growing up, there was a very strong sense that you should give back to the community. Starting when I was a teenager, we did volunteer work. But in the years since then, there's been a little bit of an erosion of the sense of community, and that you should be giving back. That anyone who achieves success, none of us do it on our own. We've all gotten help from others. We're all supported by a community. And I feel that really the Peace Islands Institute, and with its support from the Turkish Cultural Center, you are doing the most important work relating to community service, because you are reminding people that they are all in a community together. And there are some things that have been mentioned today that we hear too rarely. People are a little embarrassed to talk about love and respect and understanding. And that's too bad, because the basis for anything that is worthwhile in life has to do with the principles that the Peace Islands Institute embodies. I'm a New Yorker. I was born on this island, and I live 2 blocks from where I went to high school. But I have seen in my years here, in my decades here, New York become even more diverse and pluralistic than it ever has been in its great history. We have the most diverse community here. We have more people who were born somewhere else than at any time in the history of this great city, even during the early waves of immigration in the 1900s and the early 20th century. And it's more diverse than ever. And pluralism and diversity is our strength. I can tell you that New York City is not like the rest of the country when it comes to the energy of our entrepreneurs. Our economic cycles are completely different, and part of the reason, I believe, is because of the dynamic nature of our diverse communities. But with this diversity, we require understanding, because it means different kinds of people with different customs and different practices living, as we do here, pressed right up against each other. If you want to be able to function in this city, you have to be able to be packed into a subway car with lots of people who are very different than you every day. And when I came into office, one of the first things I did, because my observation as I was running and before I became Attorney General, was that the religious diversity in our state was so great now that we needed to have expertise in the Attorney General's office to help advise people in government and law enforcement about different religious practices. Because we had many problems of people in different parts of the state. The police department would arrest someone. They would say, well, my religion doesn't allow me to eat X. They don't know if that's true or not. So we set up, for the first time ever, a religious rights initiative where we have advisors and we provide the expertise to help people understand each other. Because very seldom do we encounter really the evils of naked prejudice, but very often we encounter a lack of understanding. And sometimes people are afraid or of that which is unfamiliar to them. So with our religious rights initiative, we've taken a small step, but I have to say I'm overwhelmed by the sense of community that to me is so much at the core of making New York what it is and making it succeed, that is embodied by the Peace Islands Institute. You speak of understanding every day. You teach pluralism every day. And I'm honored to receive a Community Service Award. I feel that I should be giving you the award because you're restoring and strengthening and nurturing that great sense of community so we all know how to be in service to each other. Thank you for this honor, and I look forward to working with you.